What do we got next for our next topic there, David Bowman?
Our next topic is toxic parents in the black community.
Toxic parents in the black community. Well, going through group chat, this was your shit, so talk your shit, Jehovah.
Alrighty. I feel like personally that a toxic mother is worse than an absent father.
Whoa. Bring it back.
We need time out. We need some need some definitions.
Clarity.
Clarity.
Just for clarity, like what's a toxic mother?
For us and for them.
What's that?
I feel like a toxic mother can be conducive to the father not being around just because you don't like him, not that he don't want to be there, but you spreading out as if he's a deadbeat. I feel like that's not productive for the child at all.
Those subjective situations, though.
Time out, because like perception is reality, but at the end of the day, and if we talking real shit, their relationship don't have shit to do with the child.
Yeah, real shit.
But a lot of people,
that's why
a lot of people make it about the relationship rather than the child.
I see what you're saying there.
Okay.
I can definitely agree with that.
Like, I feel like a lot of dads out here don't see their kids just for strength, like the mom don't like him no more.
Oh yeah,
like,
and in the same aspect, a lot of kids don't see their dads as pieces of shit. They go both ways, you know what I'm saying?
It definitely goes both ways.
Any situation is very, very subjective, and it's very kind of hard to even
But I feel like we get more on the deadbeat dads than we do on the deadbeat moms.
That's society. That's come on, man. We gotta understand that's the machine that we are
what you presented with, bro. Like that don't mean that it's factual. You know what I'm saying?
Design. It's a design.
That's just what we presented with. Like we've been presented with deadbeat fathers since we was being raised.
Claudine. You ever seen that movie Claudine?
But every time I look around, all my homies, they got their kids. They with they, you know. So
every man that I know that has children is actively involved in his children's lives.
We don't even get down with them like that.
I said I don't even talk to them.
Oh yeah, no, we don't get down with
you know what I'm
the
saying?
deadbeats. That's a done deal.
Like, but I'm just like, but that's just the narratives that's pushed forward through, like he said, these different media outlets and
something called the government.
Just in general, bro.
You know, we can go off
But
that.
you're right. That still don't mean there's not no toxic things that happen.
No. I
You know what I mean? So
that's real shit.
To your point,
Right, because I feel like,
point.
and I feel like a lot of people be like, I feel like a lot of people try to brush it off just because, like, oh, it's your parents, you just got to deal with it. And I feel like, nah, you don't have to deal with people treating you like shit just because they're family or because they're your parent.
You never had to deal
like
with
I've
that.
I've had people tell me like, oh, you just gotta deal with it because it's your mom. Just like, are you fucking serious? Nah, that ain't it on this side.
If your livelihood or like your mental health is being threatened, of course you don't have to deal with that shit.
First and foremost, happiness, man.
You know what I'm saying? You have to protect your mental health and your livelihood at all costs.
You can't. First of all, don't give nothing no energy that you don't want to deal with. All that negativity is only negative because you give it energy.
That's it.
Like bad energy, and if anything come to me from a bad vibe or a bad place, like I just dodged that motherfucker. Like I Euro stepped like hard one time, and that's it. Like I don't even go back and dwell on it. I don't even talk about it. I don't do none of that because that's just bringing back the same emotion that you had about it originally, and then it's doing nothing but putting you back in that space. Like, dog, sometimes you gotta cut motherfuckers off, bro. I cut people off in a heartbeat, bitch. My sanity and my mental health is my number one priority.
So can I ask you guys this? Why do you feel like specifically in the black community people put the perception of our family is fine over the truth? Like I feel like a lot of families allow a lot of
that's the family's business.
Nobody wants the truth.
That's the family's business.
I'm about to put you down on something, B. This is the real.
And
that ain't a white.
This is that's for me, bro. Listen, the truth is ugly.
Everybody has skeletons in their closet.
The truth is so ugly that they created lies.
That's not a cultural thing.
Think about that. Think about it.
Everybody has skeletons in their closet, though, bro. That's not a cultural thing. You know
but I'm talking about like how it impacts like specifically black people, like how a lot of families hide child molesters inside families. Like you literally have a lot of.
You don't think white people do that?
Oh, I'm for sure they do. But I'm talking about in terms of, huh?
What was our first topic?
Yeah, right.
Exactly.
Just saying.
That shit it's not, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
But like, no, I get what you're saying, bro. But like at the same
because
time,
I'm talking about
that's
like
the narrative that we presented.
Right, but I'm thinking about like how many black females has that destroyed mentally because the family has allowed constant communication with this person, knowing they've done this, and how is this I'm thinking about how it's impacting the kids coming up.
No, I agree. It's a fucking.
And I feel like a lot of people just let this shit slide, and they be like, "Oh, you gotta toughen it out," or "Oh, you just gotta man up." Some shit you just can't say that shit for. Like a lot of shit, you just can't tell motherfuckers man up. Like when motherfuckers my age, even younger, seeing people laid out on the street dead all the fucking time. Motherfuckers all slumped over and shit off drugs. Like that shit affects kids, and a lot of people ignore that shit.
We don't have no delay seconds either. So just curb the curse.
Right. Oh, he just went on like a
Bubba went in on his rant.
I remember
it's all good.
I remember my first curse words.
Speak your feelings, King.
Right? I told you he ate.
Speak your feelings,
You know when
King.
you be like, yes ma'am, you were like, fucking
No,
bitch,
but you
you
know
on my
what, you
dick.
know what,
And
you
I was
know
like, fuck out of here, bitch. Like, you are 7, sir. Stop it. I'm gonna call Miss Catherine.
You know what happens when that occurs, though, bro? Like, at the end of the day, if you feel that strongly about it, then you gotta do something about it. And that's all it is. You know what I'm saying? If you see something wrong, fix that shit. Or
If it
don't talk
bothers you
about
to
it.
that point, yeah. Real shit, we gotta be the first people.
If you see something wrong, make it right.
Yeah.
Or don't speak about it.
It's hard, dog.
It's hard.
You're talking about with families.
It's difficult.
Especially you're talking about with families outside of your family. That's not something you can break into, bro. Like, first and foremost, some people take family to the death.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
It's
like,
all about
like,
individual
like
code and
even
values.
with, with all that being said, some people be like, that's family business and no outside. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's hard to even you know what I mean, gauge those situations or even try to come up with conflict resolution for them because you can't. You're never going to be in there. You know what I'm saying? Like,
first and foremost.
within your family, absolutely attack that shit straight up.
You see something wrong.
In
make
my
it right,
family,
bro.
oh no, dog, what's up with you?
Absolutely.
You wildin'.
You see something wrong.
I
make it right.
got a kid. You ain't what? I'll go dead at you. Like, but as far
absolutely.
as like, you can't infiltrate someone else's family. The
Yeah.
trust level ain't there, and at the end of the day, that's still their family. No matter what happens in the day, some people are like, "That's my family."
Yeah,
and
yeah.
That's family business. You know what I'm saying?
And the most we could do is like you can speak to that person or educate them on what you know and what you did. You know what I'm saying? But still, like you said, like everybody gonna make their own decisions.
Like, we can,
Motherfuckers gonna do what they want at the end of the day, bro. Regardless, you can give them the entire answers to the test. If I want to put C on number 8 and the answer is A, I'm gonna put fucking C.
But real shit, like you was, and not coming at you was like really passionate about that shit. And I can tell that shit disturbs you and bothers you.
Yeah.
Put that shit into fucking action. Something
Put
that bothers
that
you
energy to use,
on
bro.
that level, and you that passionate about it, and I can tell you got that drive and you had that fire to the point where every 2 words was a motherfucker. Like, nah, bro, real shit. Like, do something about that shit. Otherwise,
that
you gonna
energy
keep feeling
in
that
motion.
way. Do something about it.
And it's going to
If
start.
you want to start a program about that, bro, you may know somebody that you may be talking about in your head specifically that you're not talking about now. Start with them.
Start
Start
a
with a
group
counselor,
chat. Start
outreach. And some
anything.
people do need
Yeah.
those outlets to feel
Start your
courageous to come out and
nonprofit,
talk
dog.
about it to end it. Now, if they bring it to you, and let's say it's a kid, it's a little girl, she does bring it to you because you have this outreach program with kids like her, and she brings it to you. Now we can
Now you
we
got
can
the
do
proper
something about
avenues
it. We got
to
the
get
avenue.
her help.
I know she's 15 and it was her uncle. Let's
Yeah.
go to the cops.
Now you got the proper avenues.
Let's get him
to
out of it. You know what I'm
the real
saying?
kind of
Like,
help, you know what I
like
mean? And make a real.
that's
enact
what
a
we
real
got to
change.
do. Like at
Yeah.
the end of the day, because if it's disturbing your core like that, and as well it should be. Like,
You can't.
only reason why we're not disturbed to that point is because we've been around the block. Like, you know what I'm saying? We know we're like.
You can't be.
We'll be dead if we get like that all
You
the time.
can't
Not
let
saying
that
we're
energy
more so
build up
conditioned to
inside
it,
of
but
you,
we know
bro.
this world is a fucked up place, and everything fucked up shit happens to every single person in this world, and it's all about how you react to it. You know what I'm saying? But everybody don't got that. Everybody don't got that whole, you know what I mean, that straight, cold shoulder, the cold streets upbringing that we did. You know what I mean? So like they need that. And that's where you feel passionate about it. Stop that shit.
Yeah, simple and plain.
Be the outlet for those
We
people.
might be able to put you on. You might be able to be the Black Chris Hansen.
Right.
And you might be able to just run down on them on some To Catch a Predator type shit.
You
How about
can't-
it?
You can't let that energy just build up in you, bro. That
Nah,
negative
Exactly.
energy,
You
man.
gotta
Stress
let it
will
out
kill
somewhere.
you, bro.
You know what
See what I'm saying?
Put
Real
the
shit.
pause on a predator. You know what I mean?
Yeah, listen, man, and Bubba, that was a great fucking topic, and like I like that you brought that passion with that shit, dog. 'Cause that's real shit. Like that shit that does affect people, bro.
Absolutely.
And what that does is, you know what
Family-
happens? What happens with
family,
people like that, and the family does that. You get motherfuckers that grow up to be R. Kelly.
Yeah, family skeletons.
You know what I'm saying?
You know
And that's
what I'm
the
saying?
part they don't
Family
even talk
secrets,
about.
man.
You know what I'm saying? But you get those people that it's so normalized.
That's how it gets
that
created.
now when they grow up, it's so normalized. First of all, as a kid, when that shit happened, like your body may react to it a certain way, but your mind is fucked up off it. So now you like, this is normal. Now you crave that same interaction that is wrong as an adult. So you try to recreate that interaction, and that's the wrong shit because your shit was never even dealt with. It was never even addressed to correct that because your whole family just was like you said, get over it, toughen up. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta have that. You gotta be the change, bro. Like we can't be the sheep. Don't be the, like, not saying you are, but don't be the person that's mad on Facebook because you see a post and then go back to eating your lunch. And then you go get mad every time you see it. Fuck that. Do something about it.
We are the imposters.
You know what I'm saying? God put us here. I mean, us five. You know what
Specifically.
I'm
Allegedly.
He made me in his image, bro. He told me. That's what he told me.
That's what we was told, man.
Jesus, what he tell you, Jesus?
Hey,
He said, hey,
Hey,
that's my son.
Dead up.
Dead
my
up.
son,
That's
B.
my damn son.
that's my son, B.
Don't he look like me?
That's my damn son.
You know it.
He had hair like wool, like Dwayne. Ain't that what he said?
That's what they said.
that's what was written in the books.
That's what was written.
All right, man. That's
Skin
us.
like bronze.
Shout out to y'all. Thank y'all for watching the show. Hit
Appreciate
subscribe.
y'all. Appreciate
Another
y'all.
week
Like
of
and
content
subscribe.
for y'all.
Like and subscribe.
Oh, we got some stuff in cooking up, some t-shirts.
We
and stuff
definitely-
like that.
Make sure y'all give us
We
some feedback in the
definitely-
comments.
Bro,
Yeah,
hey,
like and
questions we
subscribe.
ask.
Oh, shout out to Jenny Els. She commented on the page when we were talking about Fantasia and
Shout out
Levels and
Jenny Els.
Tales. Levels and Tales. I think that's her Instagram name. Can somebody
Okay.
fact check that for me? Can somebody go on our Instagram page and see what her name is? So we can
Well,
definitely give her a
pull that
shout out. She said, "What about Jill Scott? I ain't hear her name." So
What
gotta put
about-
some
What
money.
about Jill? She's,
We was talking
she's
about
around.
the tears.
She's
yeah,
around.
but she wanted to know what tier she was on. 'Cause she said we didn't mention it.
I put Jill on Mary's tier.
You put Jill on Mary's tier?
Yeah.
That's. I think y'all just throwing anybody.
What was the name
anybody's
again?
tier.
No, Jill is up there.
I
For
mean,
sure,
if
Jill is
we
on there.
saying
What's the
Mary is on the
criteria?
second tier, if
Jenny
we
Liz?
saying-
Jenny Liz?
yeah.
Jenny Liz at Jenny Liz. Shout out
At
to Jenny
Jenny
Liz.
Liz. Shout
Thanks
out
for,
Jenny Liz.
thanks for that for creating this
But we-
kind. Hold on, but no, Mary bangs out hits, bro. Like
Facts.
Jill don't have
Jill
that?
don't have hits.
not like Mary does.
No, don't do that.
No,
Two
we
different
can't.
audiences.
I don't care. That's not what I said.
It's
We're
two.
not
No,
talking-
no. So you can't. That's subjective. There's two. It's two different
So what are
fan
we
bases.
going-
Two
what
different.
are we-
two
what's the-
totally different audiences.
Alright,
You
alright.
can't say
Alright.
to a Jill fan or a neo soul fan or a nigga that like music or a nigga that fuck with Raheem DeVaughn that they don't got hits.
Bro,
You get what I'm saying?
Bro, what's the barometer?
Okay.
What is
Alright,
tell me
alright.
the
What we talking
barometer.
about?
No, we talking about tiers.
Okay.
What's the barometer?
So all right. So do we say
Longevity.
we said Beyonce? We said Beyonce and Rihanna on the same level.
Jill's
right?
been around.
And then we said
Mary.
Mary was definitely underneath that. So I need to amend that because if we got Mary up, if we got Beyonce and Rihanna up here, we definitely got to put.
Like what we said last 30 years, too,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, we
Mary's
did.
up there.
So
Mary's
we-
number
Mary's
top
up
tier.
there.
So we got-
Mary's tier
Mary's top
8.
tier.
Top tier.
I would say we put
Mariah's top
Janet,
tier.
Janet and Mariah.
Mariah's top
Yeah.
I
tier.
would say Janet and Mariah up there with Beyonce and
Shit, shit. We do. J Lo might be on that motherfucker. Tier 4.
The singing though.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
See, I'm thinking. Okay.
I feel like actual talent has
Oh
to be
yeah,
involved.
as
Everything
Yeah,
else
yeah.
gets
she
you
in the
check mark.
she in the Ashanti tier.
Yeah, and
Or the Sierra tier. Like
Everything else
like
gets
the-
a check mark.
Like you can't sing. You look nice. You look amazing. And I appreciate you for that. For sure.
so that second tier is Mary, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mary is just below those guys. We say Mary.
I think
Alicia
Mary's top
Keys.
tier. We said last 30 years. Mary's number. Mary, if any, Mary might be over Beyonce.
Mary's
as,
up
as
there, bro. She's up there.
Last 30. Think
Yeah.
about it.
The total pack.
The whole
everything?
90s. Mary was
Everything?
holding it
Total
down.
package?
Mary was like this with Biggie.
Yeah.
True.
You ain't see it?
No,
Baby,
Mariah.
baby.
Mariah was Mariah. and Whitney
Mariah?
Houston.
Mariah?
Mariah and Whitney
Mariah
Houston
was
were the
No, we
top
said
tier back
Whitney.
then.
No, we
Mariah
talked
was
about Whitney,
Mariah.
and you dissed Whitney when I brought it up. Don't do that.
But we're talking about the 90s.
We said the last 30 years, and I said Whitney, and you was like, I mean, we talking about Beyonce and Whitney. I said Whitney, you argued me down.
But you
I
can't
will get
compare.
the footage.
But you can't compare the 90s.
That's
right?
what-
You
right,
can't
because
compare
we're
that
90s
to the
talking
next 20 years.
Yeah, that's what I'm
of
saying.
Right.
Like
whatever.
back then.
You know what I'm saying?
Back then, Mariah
Yeah,
was.
if we're
I don't
talking
think
in
Whitney- I don't
1998,
think that
yeah.
Whitney and Mary were ever on the same level.
No, ever. But
That's-
we talking
that's
about
all I'm
long,
saying.
but But Mary also has the 2000s.
Yeah,
and the
Mary's
2010s.
just last.
And so that factors in as well. We gotta count longevity.
Yeah, but that
longevity
don't put her on.
killing.
I don't think that puts her on the top.
Mary
two
averaged
still.
25 for 10 years.
Yeah, I still don't put her on the top
25
level.
She's
She's
25.7 rebounds right there. Mary.
She was never that. She was never at the top of the food chain.
In the early 2000s, I wouldn't say that. Early 2000s,
She was
Mary.
one. She was one of
Like
she was one of them.
98 to like 2004. Yes.
Yeah, she
What was the
one of them.
album? Tell me the album.
Which one came out in 99? Can we get a fact check, baby Bubba?
Pull up the
Because we need this. As y'all not
it
gonna
was
keep
Mary.
doing this.
It was, the
Hold on,
album.
The
Discography.
Mary.
The album was Mary.
And there was a number one.
You telling me that was a great album?
It was for the time.
That's not even one of Mary's top.
For the time. Who else was churning out R&B albums out like right there that was back? Name an R&B album better than that around that time.
I'm sure Faith probably has something.
No,
like that.
no, we're not gonna do that.
We're not gonna do Faith.
No.
Album.
Hold on, Faith. I Love You. That album.
That's
With I Love You in there was Faithfully. Was it?
That song
Yeah,
is
but-
That joint is
but-
crazy.
But we're
That's
not.
my song.
Listen,
Because
we
that's
ain't.
my song.
We ain't
nigga.
never putting.
You said-
Faith
No,
no.
We're not gonna
Wait,
do
no,
that.
Hold on.
wait.
Badu was out during that time.
Yeah, we're not gonna disrespect Faith.
That's all I'm
We're
saying.
not gonna disrespect Faith.
So Faith is
No.
on Mary's level. They're on the same tier.
Yeah, kinda. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, this has
Yeah,
been the Urban
kinda,
Apostle
yeah.
Podcast, and I thank y'all for tuning
No,
in.
no,
'Cause
fuck
these
that. We gonna
motherfuckers
get
are
into
smoking
this.
big crack rocks right now.
Yeah,
big
no,
rocks.
kinda, yeah.
We'll continue this on the next one. That's
Big
all.
rocks.
Yeah, kinda. Yeah.
Big
Definitely.
rocks.